name is Ateev Kapoor, and I'm a partner with a legal and consulting firm called Initio India. We provide end-to-end solutions for anybody, requiring any sort of a legal help across the spectrum, whether it is litigation or taxation or any sort of corporate work or anything. We started off with Initio India, and we had thought about this, we had thought about Ab Initio India way back in 2005, but it was only in 2016 that we finally, decided to come out with it. I completely handle the entire business development, the business strategy, and for me, the real, motivator is only complex situations. I think a lot of credit goes to how I started my career. So I was, I was working with an organization which was into turnaround management. So I had done my MBA from Cardiff, and I had come back to India. And at that time, what was happening that everybody who did their MBA would go and work in a bank. So I clearly didn't want to do something like that. At that time, these HDFCs and Kotaks and everybody were just coming up. And I actually wanted to do something different. And, turnaround management was something which really, gave me an interest. Because, primarily because, it was me learning my MBA knowledge, which was given to me, in terms of theory while I was studying. That was complete shift, that now I was actually converting my theoretical knowledge into practical knowledge. Because, when you're turning around a company, everything gets covered, from strategy to business development to marketing to everything. So this actually gave me a lot of, way forward, and probably it gave me the right thing that I wanted to do in my life. Complex situations are something which really motivates me. And because of all of these things coming together is where I really turned my, my passion into reality, where I started the Information Club. It's a think tank. Information Club is basically an idea where, we get to feature people from all different sectors, from all different industries, and wherein they come forward and they share the knowledge. So let me give an example. For example, lawyers, they constantly use the word prima facie. Now, prima facie amongst the legal community, or maybe even up to, the diplomats and the bureaucrats, they would know what it means. But at the same time, a fashion designer or a doctor or, an interior designer might not know what it means. But if they get an opportunity to learn this one word a day, from some other sector, would they mind doing it? I believe no. So I think that is how, the entire evolution happened, because every day we have a, we have a target to feature somebody else from different sector altogether. And I think the family has grown pretty well. We have about 106,000 people who are the family of followers we have. We actually constantly maintain that word, family of followers. We don't call them followers. Because of, the kind of a close association we have actually developed. There have been times when a lot of our contributors who basically we feature have ended up receiving business as well. People have reached out to them and, actually contacted them that, okay, fine, can you please come and do something like that for us? So many people have such great knowledge, to share, but they don't have a platform. So our idea is to actually give them that particular platform. So it's actually a good mix where we are sharing knowledge and we are actually featuring these people. Yeah, the kind of people I'm looking at featuring are people from, in fact, all, from all walks of life. We even featured, a theta healer as well. So that was actually wonderful. We got an excellent response on that because, healing was something I was a little skeptical about. That should I be featuring something, how the community would actually take it. But, they took it really, really well. So that actually gives us more confidence to, bring people from other sectors. We would actually hope that people serving, within the government certain bureaucrats and certain, even politicians for that matter, who actually contribute a lot towards, in the country and the society. They should also come forward, and they should also, give some sort of a knowledge to our, to our family of followers. So one of the most valuable connections I made is with a person who I met, I think way back in about 2009. And the story goes, that, there's like a nearby coffee shop where I'm like a very regular visitor. One day the manager told me that there is a gentleman, he works with one of these organizations like, CII, FICCI and all. And he's like a good person to interact with. Why don't I introduce you to him? I said, yeah, I don't mind. I come here for a coffee every day. And he introduced me to that person. And it has been just splendid. Well, I think what you guys are doing is incredible. And coming out with a concept like this is absolutely amazing. I think people should have more trust and should actually make themselves more available, because I think it's a wonderful thing to do, especially what the world has taught us in this pandemic. It is a brilliant alternative. Otherwise, what we would have had to do is spend a lot of money going in for these conferences, then waiting for the lunchtime to happen, where the most of the networking happens, or the coffee breaks and all. What you people have done is absolutely wonderful. It actually cuts all of those things down. And I think it will, in future, only whenever things become normal, it will only enable these things, even better, because a lot of people actually would attend conferences, and they in their mind would always have this idea that, okay, we have to do the networking part, you have to do a business development, you have to exchange our visiting cards, and they don't give that much importance to the conference or to the speaker and all of those things. I think with you, this whole environment will actually turn for the better.